What's up YouTube, this is Bright from Magitech, and today I'm going to take you through a quick tutorial on how to fix a corrupt disk drive. Now your disk drive can get corrupted. 1. By a virus. 2. When you're trying to format your disk drive and due to some situation you are not able to complete the format process, and also it can also get corrupted when you're using an application or a software inappropriately. Now when your disk drive gets corrupted, this is the kind of icon you're going to see. It only shows the name of the disk drive and then the file system. It does not show the size. So when this happens, it means 1. You cannot open the drive. As you can see, please insert a disk into NSS or whatever, or even when you try to be smart by formatting it, as you can see I'm trying to format it, and then I'm giving this kind of warning. Windows was unable to complete the format. Okay, so when this happens, there is a certain utility within command prompt called diskpart. Now what we can do is we need to fire up command prompt as an administrator. So first of all, we run it as an administrator. As you can see, I have administrator command prompt. For further information about how to start applications as an administrator, you can visit my YouTube channel. Okay, let's go on. So once we are in command prompt, let's enter diskpart. Then when we get into the diskpart environment, there are a series of commands that we need to enter. The first one is list disk. Now this one will list all kinds of disk drives that has been connected to your system. Now the next command is for us to select the disks in which we want to work with. So select, mine is disk 1. You have to be very careful over here. Check the name of the disk. As you can see, it starts with disk 0 and moves on to disk 1. So be very careful over here and select the appropriate disk you want to format. Now you press enter. Now after selecting the disk, what you need to do is to clean. So enter clean. Okay, the next step is for us to create partition primary, as we are going to create a primary partition. So we do that by entering create partition. Primary. So as you can see, this one is going to create a primary partition for us. Now after creating the primary partition, we need to select that partition. Select partition 1. As you can see, it selects the first partition for us. Now we have to make that partition active by entering active. Now the next step is we are ready to format our disk drive. So we do that by entering format. Then you enter the file system. You can choose FAT32. You can choose FAT32, but I normally go with NTFS. Alright, and then you can give it a label or a name. You can give the name to the disk drive. Label by using the label parameter. Label equals, let's say, Agitech. Okay, and then now this next step is very important. It's very crucial. Try and bring this quick at the end, otherwise it will take very long for your disk drive to get formatted. So you add a quick to it, press enter, you wait for some few moments. That's depending on the size of your disk drive, and voila, 100% completed. Now the next thing I try to do is I assign on the disk drive. So I use the assign command and I'm done. I can exit out of text part, and I can exit out of command prompt as well. So after everything, when you go to my computer, you can see our disk drive has been formatted. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.